You're watching Virginia This Morning live right here on CBS 6. Their mission is to inspire, enlighten, and entertain and educate by bringing people and information, services, and resources together so that residents can enrich their own lives. Recently, Bill found out about a new campaign presented by the Friends of the Chesterfield County Public Library. Take a look.
It's a celebration, and you can help out the great cause. The Chesterfield County Library is proud of their signature campaign, Children's Picture Book. Joining us to tell us more is Mary Beth Cox and Kahil Dotay, and we welcome them both to Virginia This Morning. Good to see you.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
All right, Mary Beth, we're going to start with you. I am a resident of Chesterfield. Well, I'm not anymore, but I lived there my own entire childhood. I'm sorry. I learned to talk there too. And I'm a big fan of Chesterfield County Libraries. This is a big event for y'all, isn't it?
It is. It's so this year marked the Friends of the Library's 50th anniversary. So we're 50 this year. And our flagship project right now is a children's picture book campaign. So everybody knows what picture books are, children's picture books featuring mainly pictures but can have words. And we're raising money to try to donate at least 1,000 picture books to the Chesterfield County Public Library. We're inviting people to join us.
Kahil, why is this so important?
Picture books is one of the main draws for families in Chesterfield County and the adjacent counties too. And they get used so much by parents who are introducing their kids to reading that the pages get worn out very quickly. They get torn, they sometimes get lost. And the Friends of the Chesterfield County Public Library, which is our group, saw this need. There's no budget for them, and so we decided to step up as part of our 50th anniversary celebration to donate 1,000 books to the library.
This question for either one of you. I was in Chesterfield County 50 years ago, growing up, maybe looking at picture books a little bit, and I would imagine in 50 years, a lot has changed in the library.
Yes, for sure. The library has kept up with the times. A lot of learning is online and through computers, and those who don't have access to computers or internet, that's all available at the library. They have meeting spaces, and even during COVID, where some people needed a socially distanced meeting space, the libraries are providing that as well. And it's amazing how the library has morphed into not only a resource for learning and reading, but also as a community center. And so many people have actually forgotten about this valuable resource, while others have not forgotten, and they're fully taking advantage of it, like Mary Beth and myself, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's the whole idea, isn't it? That's why you're here with us today, is to remind the folks that had forgotten about it. We're still here, and we're doing a great job. Mary Beth, tell us a little bit about what it's like trying to get this word out, and then folks are surprised that you guys are still just kicking it.
Oh, yeah. Well, so I feel like the Friends of the Library are stronger than ever. We've already reached our halfway goal of raising $10,000. Of course, we need $20,000 to purchase the 1,000 picture books. And the picture books in the library are also going stronger than ever. They're the second most popular checked out books next to adult fiction. So, picture books are classic. They're a need for our community. They help introduce children to the world around them. They promote early literacy, which aligns with our mission. And who doesn't love picture books? Everybody loves picture books and has a memory of their favorite and their special time reading with their grandparent or to their child or with a sibling. So they really help grow the little ones in our community and promote bonding. So we still need that.
Go ahead. Hold it up one more time there.
So this was my my son's first favorite picture book. It's a kind of a classic, brown bear. What do you
Very
see?
nice.
So anyway, our picture books, the library will purchase hopefully 1,000.
And so people can donate a couple of different ways. They can go to our website and find out how to do that. And for each $20 donation, that will buy a picture book for the library. If they want, we also have an option where they can do a special dedication, and we will put a book plate in one of the picture books that dedicates that picture book to a favorite relative or maybe in memory of somebody. And it's just an additional $6 donation to cover the cost of doing that. And we've had a wonderful response for people who just wanted to memorialize somebody or had just a favorite time with picture books and just wanted to recognize a child for that. And they can, even if they have a favorite genre of picture book, they can sort of put that suggestion in there, like, hey, I want a picture book about animals or something like that. And we'll do our best to comply with that.
Well, we've got some good news, bad news. The good news is kids are wearing out these books. The bad news is the kids are wearing out the books.
Yes.
But you guys are going to fix it with a lot of help from a lot of folks. Thank you both so much for all you do.
Thank you so much. And they can go to chesterfieldfriends.org, and all that information is on the website.
Nice talking with you both, and we wish you the best for the campaign. For more information, you'll find a link for all the details later today at WTVR.com/VTN.
What a great organization and a great program to really get behind. Evan, that's, reading. Yeah, reading is such an impactful activity at every age.
It really is. And it's great that they've been doing this for 50 years and 1,000 new children's picture books. That'll have such an impact in Chesterfield. And Jess, I know maybe it was a couple months ago now, we all shared our favorite picture book. Do you remember this on the show for one of our top 6 picks? What was yours?
Ferdinand. It's about, it's an old book. I think it was written in 1936. I had it as a youngster, not during its first publishing. Thank you very much. But I had it, and then a friend gifted it to the girls, and they love it. It's just, it's so fun. Remind me of yours.
Mine was Rainbow Fish. And listening to this interview with Bill, I'm like, yeah, I'm having these flashbacks of when I first fell in love with that book, which was at a library, just opening it up, just remember being like, this book is so awesome. And yeah, I have those memories to this day, years and years and years and years later. And it really can have an impact, especially if you find one of those books that you just really love and want to hold on to. I really love this campaign.
It's funny you mentioned the going back to the memories and thinking. We used to take field trips to the New Hanover County Public Library when I was in Wilmington, and they had this it was the coolest thing ever. I didn't think of it until you just said that. This giant leather chair that was a baseball mitt. So you got to climb in to this baseball mitt with your book, and that was like you had arrived if you got the baseball mitt.
I just imagine all these kids running, everyone chasing each other, trying to get to the baseball mitt first and just diving in. I love it. Seeing little Jess doing that.
It was a lot of fun. And just to think, it's funny, I'd go back now and it's probably the size of like a footstool, but at that time it seemed so big.
It was massive.
The perfect spot. Yeah, perfect spot to cool. And I think that really goes to show, if you can and you have the space, like dedicating the time to doing these picture books together, to reading together is so important, and making a nook, whether it's a baseball mitt or just a special spot.
Yeah, and heading to the library like Chesterfield County Public Library, picking up a couple books at a time and bringing them home. I love it.
I do too. A great thing to do, especially as the months are a little cool over the next few. Although I'm really thrilled. Notice Beans is not behind me. He gave me the eye and went outside to go check out the sun. The sun is out again. So he's like, well, if I can't watch the snow, I'm going to go bask in some sunshine. So he went outside, if you can believe it.
Oh, well, hopefully he'll come back before the end of the show. Beans is just scoping out the weather. Now that Tom is out of here for the weekend, Beans is on a mission.
On a mission.